Here we have the DL12 dashcam that also doubles as a 12-inch mirror when not in use. It includes a movable and adaptable high-definition 2K camera for the front and one for the back of the car, and an array of microphones and speakers. You can see here the 4 connectors for the GPS, the back camera, micro SD card that holds up to 128 gigs, and a mini USB port for power. The guide for the setup is very simple. It's only 6 pages for English, and it comes in 6 different languages. Very simple setup. The 2 cameras are 2K, which are high resolution. They're very nice and crisp. They're very good looking recorded footage. The package comes with these gadgets that help you set up your rear view mirror on top of your existing mirror. You don't need to uninstall and install a new one. You simply can set it on top. It also includes a backup camera with a cable long enough that you can just simply run through your current car and there's no cable sticking out. And a cable that you can connect to your reverse lights, so every time you trigger your reverse lights, the backup camera will automatically trigger and broadcast to the mirror, so you can use it as a backup cam. A nice function to have if you have an older car that doesn't have a backup camera. It connects simply to the mirror. Now you can power up the camera, which has a battery built in, with a mini USB plug. You can use a regular USB cable, and there's a lighter cable provided as well. This is the GPS. It's a very simple unit. You just stick this to your mirror, hide the cable, and plug it in to the bottom of your rear view mirror. This is very useful because it will help you record real-time location and current driving speed if you're ever in an accident. Very reliable, even when other cars don't have it. The pry tool, it's included, so it can help you hide those cables. And here it is. As you can see, it's a very clear mirror. The camera does record constantly. It's always running, and it does have a built-in battery that allows it to continuously record even when it's parked. You just simply press a button at the bottom of the screen, and you can switch between the mirror mode and your setup mode. The setup is very straightforward. There's your battery. Currently not recording audio. It does allow you to set up the date and the time, and you can change the resolution, how quickly and how often you want to loop. You can loop around 1 minute, 3 minutes, and the 5 minute mark. So basically your clips are 1, 3, or 5 minutes long. You can disable the audio on and off. You can set up your G sensor. Basically, someone bumps into your car when it's parked, or someone tries to get into it, the camera will automatically turn on and start recording, and you will save those recordings. You can also toggle on and off if you want to have beeping or no beeping on it. If you do plug in any micro SD card into it, you have the option to format it in the camera, so you don't have to do any setup on your PC or your Mac. It's ready to go. And there it is. And this is what it looks like when you mount it. Very crisp, absolutely amazing to look at. It's 12 inches, so it's much larger than a regular rear view mirror. It is kind of hard to see in direct sun, but you can access the menu while you're on it. Normally you just plug it in, let it go, and the camera will always be recording. But you can always stop at any time and go into the menu and see recordings that the camera has made, which you can always bring to your computer and watch in your screen. It's always recording forward and back, so it gives you a view of 320 degrees. It almost covers the car completely. Here we see some footage that I took with the rear view mirror outside of my car. I wasn't driving today, but you can see how clear and how sharp it is in the daytime. As long as there's light, it records very well, but it also does record very well in the nighttime. It does have a Sony sensor that allows very low light to still come in and give you high definition recording. As it is, currently these cameras sell between $100 to $120, which I think is a fair price. If you do have one accident, having this thing will absolutely pay for itself. A few people I've seen online complain that the reflection is not bright enough. There is a slight to the mirror, not a big deal. I honestly go for it 30 seconds. But it's entirely up to you. It is not great to look at if it's really bright. It's right outside. The menu is kind of hard to see. But again, you can just set this thing up when it's not so bright out, or even at nighttime, and you'll see it perfectly. And once it's running, you don't have to touch it again. Really.